Goldylocks Productions provides professional internet, TV, and radio shows in the spiritual and New Age genre.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Spiritual Insight Show. I am Reverend Tiffany White Sage Woman. I'm so excited to be with each and every one of you this evening. Have a great show lined up for you. Well, at least, this is, that's my take on it. I'm always amazed, though, whether not just myself, but I am amazed with the information that is channeled through me sometimes. And I've had people ask me, even during reading sessions, and sometimes even with the shows, do you remember when you said this? And I'm like, no, I don't, because I'm channeling. So I have to go back and rewatch them. But anyway, oh yes, good morning to you, Maureen. Since you work night shift, this is your morning, huh? So good morning to you. And so yes, thank you everyone. Let everyone come in first and get settled before we really get into this. Hello from all three of us. Sarah, the Ingraffia family. Sarah, Anthony, and Austin. Mwah, thank you. Thank you for tuning in. And so I have to tell you, how's everybody feeling? This has been, now I know this whole ascension process, we kind of yo-yo roller coaster, feel certain ways, but let me tell you, since the new moon in the Palladian lineup, oh my goodness, this has hit me hard, harder than anything else. And it's, this was a very powerful, the one that just passed last week. The new moon was very powerful for, with the new moon. And then, like I said, the Palladian lineup, which I think is still going on for a couple more days. But it's, so what does that mean? That means that we are getting a lot of downloads or downloads into us, uploads into our DNA, which is restructuring and changing. So becoming more active, all the strands. Yes, very intense, huh, Sarah? And so we can go from a range of emotions as far as not just emotions, but I really have never been one to feel like I have to take a nap where I'm tired. And, but I've like, oh wow, I could just sleep a little bit more. I feel like I'm dragging. My energy feels like that too, dragging, where, you feel like you have chains on you and you're just, trying to walk, and there's soreness and there's dizziness. People can lose balance. I've done that. If you sit up too fast or if I moved too fast, I'll find that, I'm a little off balance. Eye issues. I've having to blink a little bit more. It's like I'm out of focus and focus, out of focus and focus. So it's, eyes, it's all sorts of stuff that seem to be, experiencing. And know that this is temporary and that no one's going crazy. Even though you can feel like you are. But, so just, we just have to go with it. And if we have to take some time off, we take some time off. And speaking of which, I've had the last 2 Sundays off. 2 weeks ago, I do believe I wasn't feeling well. And so I took a break. I had done so much. And then it was, okay, you need a day of rest. And if you don't listen to these messages, your angels and guides will put you on your butt. They really will. They'll make you rest. But is it a rest by your choice where you can just relax, read a book, watch, catch up on some shows maybe that you recorded or whatever, but if you wait for them to put you on the butt, put you down on your butt, it's not going to be fun, because then you're not going to be feeling very well. And then, you're laying there going, oh, I should have listened. It could have been on my terms. And so and I have to tell you, I'm not a patient at all. But I've learned to, oh, well, okay, the body needs it. Our body needs a little bit more TLC. And it's, if you go to the doctors, because if you're one that wants to go to the doctor over every little thing, they're not going to find anything wrong with you. A lot of times with all of these, with this ascension flu or all of the symptoms that it can give us, that our physical body is really experiencing. So it just continue to be gentle with yourselves, and it's, we are not robots. We are not. And we are meant to take breaks. We are meant to have fun, laugh, not just work, and not be any play. Because what happens is, you aren't taking care of you. Number one, you're taking care of everyone else. And just by work, who are you taking care of? You're taking care of your employer. You're taking care of your family. Maybe you're taking care of you, but with earning an income. But what are you doing? Mind, body, and soul. Are you in balance, mind, body, and soul? That's the key right there. That's the checklist that we should be going through on a daily basis now. And you find that we just are changing on a daily basis as well. And it's just, wow, really, really intense. And these are intense times. So let's just continue to be the love and light that we are, even for ourselves, put it out there for the world. There's a lot of natural disasters lately. More volcanoes are erupting. And more people are, when I know I've mentioned before, and several other channels maybe said it's going to get worse before it gets better, as far as like the earth and the news. We have to understand there are people here that don't want to leave the 3D vibration. They want to stay there because they feel they rule there. They have all this control and this money and whatever. But do they really? No, they don't. That's all an illusion. So they're going to hold on to it as much as they can. And, so there's going to be some more of this type of things that happen. And that's because these 3D beings are going to be taken off this earth plane and reborn onto another 3D planet that's already in existence, already been created. It's already there. A lot that are dying off or are being reborn there. Again, not everyone who is crossing over now. Their mission could just be done. And know that there's always a balance, As the people who don't want to ascend are leaving this earth plane, there are still some very good people who are ascending by saying, I'm done now. And so they cross over too, so that they can go to the upper vibrations and be stronger and help us even more who are here and have chosen to stay here just a little bit longer. All right. So, hi, Jacob. Oh, you're the best. Well, I don't know about that, but we all are the best. Thank you, sweetie. You're so sweet. My son from another mother seemed to have several of those. But those are great. All right. So what I would like to do is, we have this huge contest that's going on. And before I get into that, I would like to share the messages for the week. The crystal gemstone message for the week is fluorite. So fluorite, natural beauty and authenticity. Just be yourself as God made you naturally. Your divine design. All right. You are attractive and lovable inside and out. And whatever is created in the inside is put out to the outside. And so you attract what you are. But this is just a beautiful, oopsies, I think got a lot of glare. Fluorite. Just love these cards. This is the Doreen Virtue Crystal Angel deck. Very, very nice. And I'll be giving messages this evening for everyone that does have questions. And I will be using this deck as well. Just something visual for you, for people that like to see that. And, oh, hello, Wendy. Good evening. How are you, dear? So, is everyone staying cool? Well, in Connecticut, we've got, well, I don't know how a little bit north of us, but right here by the water, and it's temperature-wise, it's beautiful, but the humidity is high, so it's kind of like, oh my gosh, I'm not going to turn the AC on yet. So we usually don't turn it on until where we are, until the end of June, another month. And so, you know, I really am trying to just, no, not yet. We can deal with it. All right. So the power spirit animal of the week is roar, lion. Lion. Isn't that beautiful? So I want you to really, really hold in your hand, if you have a piece of fluorite, hold the crystal gemstone for the week. If not, you can just search it online, see what it looks like, and just with that energy. The same with the lion. Hold the image of the lion and take deep breaths. Let go of stress. A lion represents strong family ties, strength and courage. And it's self-fulfillment, but it's for our ascension fulfillment, that type of thing, as far as we have to make sure, again, that we are taking care of ourselves, mind, body, and soul. All right. So it's very, very beautiful that the lion stepped in. I love that. I love when the crystals and the animals come in and just, you should. And I know it just seems like it's such a new age cliche, we're one with nature, go out, and it's not. And it's as old as anything. It's nothing new agey. It's very, very old and ancient. And it is something that we should be doing, going out and embracing it. So if I would like to do too is just take a moment. Because we are all, as everyone has joined in, this is Sacred Circle. So everyone is sitting in Sacred Circle. Whether you're watching this show live, you're watching it live via Facebook, you're listening to it live via Spreaker Radio, or you're going to listen or watch this in the archives, we have formed a Sacred Circle, and each and every one of us sitting in this Sacred Circle is giving and receiving healing to one another. And this is just a wonderful support that we need at this time. We are sitting not with like-minded, but with like-hearted sisters and brothers. We are all together in this mission of bringing peace back to Earth. Earth has already started her ascension process. This is beautiful. Mother Earth didn't start off a 3D planet. She started off as 5-dimensional and higher. And so now she's returning. And this is beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. It really is. And for all of those who've had so many past lives of warring, and not just, being exposed to this war and being healers and even warriors. And we've been on all spectrums. If you've healed, you've also killed, because this is how that balance is maintained and how we can experience all aspects of living on this earth plane. And my dogs agree. And don't feel bad about that, about, yourself with that either. I remember when I started having flashbacks of my past lives, it was just like, I did this. Oh my gosh. But I understand. that I had to go through that. We have to go through what we go through. But the thing is, don't get stuck there. We're right here, right now, very powerful, powerful times that we are in. Okay? And so let's just keep moving forward. Keep moving forward. And like I said, we have each other. And so for support, and just to know that we aren't alone. And we never are. It's just when we're busy shining our light, it's hard to see sometimes other people beside us, other light workers, but we're all connected. We have this beautiful energetic network, and all of us are, though, quite honestly. We all are connected, even with everyone. With everyone. And anyway, that's a whole different topic there. So now I want to, let's see, we're into the show now, about 15 minutes. So I really want to go over this great contest that this is for everyone that's watching. It's going to run until Wednesday. So whether you're watching it live or whether you're watching it in the archives or listening to it on any of the radio stations that this show is shared as well, you can participate for the next 2 days. So it is Sunday, May 20th, and this is going to run till Wednesday, the 23rd. So you do have some time to make sure that you can follow these guidelines. So there is a pinned comment for those that are watching, and I'm going to read it, this contest, again, for those who maybe are watching this in archives and are not looking at the comments. Okay? So this is what I call the Viewer Appreciation Contest. That's all of you. And you have a chance to win. I want to show what you can win. You can win, it's a car essential oil diffuser for your car or truck. Plugs right into your outlet, your plug there. Oopsies. There we go. So it plugs in, has a really pretty blue light. And you can twist it. I don't want to open this box up, and I didn't bring mine in. I have mine in the car. These boxes are pretty. You'll damage them in opening. Oh, no, maybe. Thank you, Angel. See, I was able to get this open. So let's just show you a little bit better. All right, so this is the car diffuser. All right, it doesn't mist out steam like I've seen some of those, which it's no. So you twist the top off, and there is this felt pad, and you put essential oils on it, several drops, and then just put it back on. And when you plug it in, it heats it up, and it just smells so wonderful. And you actually get 1, 2, 3, 4 replacement little pads too. In case I haven't replaced my pads yet. I'm just using the same oil, but if you want to use different oils, then of course you want to replace the little pads here. So you have your chance to win this essential oil diffuser with lemon essential oil, 15 milliliter lemon essential oil, because that's when you're in the car and you want something that's, you breathe in and it makes you feel lively and clean, so whatever you think of when you smell lemons. But it's very energizing. I've used it for road trips. And it does keep you awake. And it just helps to deal with traffic. Or if you're sitting in traffic, it just helps you deal with people like that, with having to wait, and then other drivers. Other drivers, yes. All right. So you could win that. You could also win. I have all the stuff here because I wanted to show you. Show you. Okay, so it's a set of 3. These are virgin wool dryer balls. There's 3 of these. All right. It's just white hand spun wool. All right. And you don't have to put any essential oils on these. You can just put all It depends on the size of the load of laundry. We always do such big loads of laundry here. So I always have 3. I put all 3 dryer balls into my dryer, put the clothes in, and this replaces the chemical dryer sheets. Aha. I haven't used dryer sheets in so long and I don't miss it at all. Now, the great thing about this is you don't have to have a scent on them if you don't want to. You can put essential oils on here. You can put your own favorite one. I am including, though, it's called Purity. I use this in my own, make my own laundry detergent. And Purity to me smells like the best scent to use for laundry, for clothes, for freshness. See if you like it. If you don't have to use it. You can use any other different oils. And you can put different kinds on there because it does kind of wear off from heating up. So I've done that too, combine different scents. I've used the Purity and then like lemongrass so there's a set of 3 wool dryer balls with the Purity essential oil. All right. And also, what else is here? Oh yes, the Cosmic Heart Oil. So there's a winner will get a bottle of my Cosmic Heart Oil. I'm trying to get it centered here. Now, the Cosmic Heart Oil and the Money Wand. There's Money Wand. You can win a Money Wand. They are on my website, whitesagewoman.com, in the gift shop. If you want to see pictures and close-ups of those, because sometimes it's hard to really get a good close-up here. But if you go to the website, my website, whitesagewoman.com, I'm there for those on radio. I need to say White Sage, SAGE, woman.com, and check on my gift shop, and you can see the pictures, the close-ups of the Cosmic Heart Oil, and see the ingredients in there. And this is something that I've handmade, or I was guided with this recipe, so to speak. And then you can see what the money wands look like, and choose, even if you win, which money wand you would like to have. So there's only one winner of the car oil diffuser, one winner for the wool dryer balls and oil, 2 winners for Cosmic Heart Oil, 2 winners for Money Wand, and also 15-minute phone reading with myself, 2 winners from there. So it's going to be 8 winners total. All right, 8 winners total. Now, you can enter as much as you want, all by just following the ways to enter. I did post on Facebook. I pinned the post, actually. Excuse me, let me take a sip of water. Ooh. Here we go. I did post, actually, the ways that you could enter. And so I'm going to go over these ways because there's a lot. You can do as little or as much as you want to. You can do 1, several, or every entry option you want to. All right, but they all will be recorded for today through Wednesday. I will go in and check all of these new entries, and your name will be submitted. All right, so the first way is by sharing this show, this video. Share, and each share is an entry. You like the Goldylocks Productions Facebook page. And everything is linked to. You should be able to just click on everything and be able to get to it so that you can, let me see. Actually, no, when I copied it over to pin it, it did not take. All right, I'll tell you where you can go to click on the links instead of having to tell you in just a moment. All right, so like the Goldylocks Productions Facebook page. You can join. There's a group now, too. The Goldylocks Productions Facebook group. Like my personal Goldylocks Temple of Healing Facebook page. So if you just type in Goldylocks Productions, and I'm saying Goldylocks with a Y, you'll find that group. You type in, you'll find probably both, the page and the group. And then if you type in Goldylocks Temple of Healing, you'll find my Facebook page. Also, you can subscribe to the Goldylocks Productions YouTube channel. Again, you just go to YouTube and search Goldylocks Productions. You can subscribe to the Goldylocks Productions channel on Spreaker Radio. And then subscribe to my blog. Now, this is actually, all of this that I just has gone over with you is in my blog with the post for tonight's show with the links embedded in it. So you can click on, oh, okay, make sure I like this, subscribe here. You can click. So much easier to click, so, and you will find that on my blog, whitesagewoman.me, M-E. You can also get to the blog from my website, whitesagewoman.com. Either way, by typing in whitesagewoman.me, you go directly into my blog. And then subscribe, and you will get emails each time there is a posting. You'll get notifications on the Goldylocks production shows for the day, and then anything that I post as well. So it's you should check it out. But definitely, excuse me, I want to sneeze. Whoops. All right. Just go to blog posts. I think you click on the tab, you're going to land on the welcome page. Click on blog posts, and then for this show, the promo for this show is what you want to look, and scroll down to all of the contest guidelines, and that's where you'll be able to click all these links. All right, so here's a bonus now. All right, all of those that I just said is one entry each. Now these two items here are worth 5. That means I'm going to put your name in 5 times, all right, for each one. So you can earn an additional 10 if you do both. All right, so leave a testimonial for the Spiritual Insight Show on the Goldylocks Productions website. Or leave a testimonial for myself at the Best Psychics Directory. So, I know there's just so many ways to enter, but there's no limits to how many entries you can submit. So increase your chances by winning as much as possible. And you can win more than one item, because I'm going to do a drawing for each item. So the more you enter, the more chances your name is still in there. You can win more than one, right? All right. So again, this runs from today, Sunday, to the 20th, to Wednesday, the 23rd of May. 8 winners will be announced on Facebook Live. I will do a Facebook Live Wednesday evening, 7 to 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time, to announce the 8 winners. It's going to be a short little broadcast, but just to let everyone know who won. And if you can't watch it, that's okay. I will most definitely notify the winners as well. So just, again, all the details to this contest is on my blog, whitesagewoman.me, under blog posts, and then the promo for today's Spiritual Insight show. Whew! That was a lot, but we got through it. Just make something just fun, and thank you. And it's just something unexpected. I appreciate each and every one of you. I really do. And this is just a way of giving back, not just having the show, but I like to keep things fun. What would I like to see, do, experience, or whatever if I'm a viewer, if I'm a watcher? And yes, learning things, that's great. Asking questions, all of that is just trying to make it as interactive as possible. But this contest is really to say thank you as well. Thank you for just your support. I really appreciate it. All right. So, that was a lot of talking. Stay hydrated, everybody. Oh, it does say it. I'm probably drinking a little bit more of this show. It's ice water, and my ice is melting so fast. I'm saying that's how humid it is. But it's all good. All right. So let me check the time here. Okay. So if there's any questions that anyone has, you can put them into the comments now. I'll be happy to answer questions for you and pull a card for you as well. So if you want to ask a question, go ahead. And it can be even something you want to know more information about, so what kind of topic, did you want to ask a question on, and be specific, so I could say, okay, like angels, what specifically do you know about angels? What specifically do you want to know about past lives? Just anything like that. This is for all of us to share, learn, and grow. All right. So, anyway, I'm sorry, I'm getting a message. All right. So anyway, woo. Then it's not pertaining to the show. So sometimes people will ask me questions behind the scenes too. But hey, let's all communicate with each other, and let's do that. All right. So, all right. I think we've got some here. Yeah. All right. So Anthony, yes, could you pull a card for me? Absolutely. I will pull a card for you. And again, I'm using the Crystal Angel cards. Angel cards. All right. So it also help with, it'll give you the crystal, not only just the message, but I'm also, getting messages, and then, but a crystal too that could probably help you with this. The biggest thing that we've been working on this, so I know, it's the job thing. Get job searching. All right. All right. Wow. Titanium rainbow quartz. Wow. All right. Multifaceted. There are many layers and dimensions to the situation or person that you're asking about. Yes, multifaceted. Titanium rainbow quartz. There are many facets to this because this is what's potentially coming up for you. All right. It has many facets of it. It's not just a job, because there's a move. There's so much else that's all connected to this. And so it can seem like it's overwhelming and where to start and what to do. Just take one step forward and just take the steps, and everything will happen as it should. But you have to just keep the steps moving forward. Don't get upset and go, oh my gosh, I don't know what to do, and I'm just going to sit. Sit down. And what happens when you do that, you kind of shut down, and then you're not maybe getting messages, right? And we don't want that. We've got to make sure that we are staying clear and open for messages that are coming through. Okay. And so, but yeah, and everything will work out. The thing is that when we, especially now, because Anthony, it's a career change, it's a new job and a new state, moving. This is huge. Before someone makes a move like that, they want to have like an itinerary. Universe, could you put out an itinerary for me, please? It just doesn't work out that way. We have to trust, and it actually does, but not the way that we want it to. So we just have to learn to be open to receive and do our part by just showing that I'm motivated. I want this to happen. Let's go. Let's do this. And you will be guided. All right. You'll be guided along the way. And but you have to put force behind it. And they're showing me like this bowling alley type of situation where it's just like the bowling ball is not going to get down the alley without force and momentum. You have to do your part. You have to throw that ball down the lane, and don't worry, the angels and guides have the gutter rails up. So no gutter balls. All right. But just start moving. All right. Okay, so, yes, Maureen, I will pull a card for you. How are you doing, beautiful? I hope everything is well with you. Don't say same old, same old. Come on, Maureen, we got to have a new attitude here. And she's probably still sipping her coffee going, Ooh, my personal favorite. Maureen is amethyst. Amethyst. Revealing your true self. As you allow others to know the real you, you'll feel loved for who you truly are. Oh, that's beautiful. And I think that's really the thing is that you're exploring is the real you. Oh, that's my fingernail polish too. Look at this. Purple. Woo! So, Maureen, amethyst, getting to know the real you. Who cares if you're showing it to other people? This is for you. Yeah. This is for you. Getting to know you because you've been focused on things and distracted and pat yourself on the back. You've done a great job. All right. You will have things that are going to be finalized really soon. And I know they're tired of hearing that soon. It's just not happened fast enough. And I understand that. I totally do because I'm right here with you, honey. I'm by your side. And I know it does seem like it's been a long time, but there is progress being made. And again, find out who you are, do things that you like to do. This is time for you. All right. And you've been doing it. And I think they're validating because you have to do things a little slow. And I understand that a lot of us are like this, dip our toe into the water, test the waters first. But you most definitely are done with the toe tipping, the toe testing there, and you're going to dive into that pool and just start swimming. Again, motion. That's a wow. Putting things into motion. Time to manifest. All right. Sarah, can you pull a card? Yeah. Okay. Sarah. And keep doing. You've been working a lot with your angel communication. And they're very pleased with that. Just keep up with that. And you get, okay, rose quartz. Pink. It's the pinkish white light I saw earlier. Remember that conversation we had? Rose quartz, love life. New or renewed romantic love is here for you. Now, when people hear this, they automatically think outside of them. The love inside of you. Be romantic with yourself and get your minds out of the gutter when I say that. I'm talking about what have you done something for you? Have a candlelight dinner just for you. Enjoy it. I like it. I want it. I want to create an ambiance. And no, it's not a sign. I'm doing it for me. I have to tell my husband, it's like, I'm lighting candles. Well, it's a normal thing though. Lighting candles and incense and everything. And it's just, I'm doing it for me. Fresh flowers. Well, I dedicate it to the earth and to the mother aspect, mother God. But for the divine feminine, to do it for me, And so it's, do that. That's what I'm talking about. They're romancing you. And it's such a great love, and it's not egotistical and arrogant. It's just loving you, who you are. I totally accept who I am. And then guess what? As that vibrates out, everyone outside of you is going to do the same. It's contagious. So I love that. Rose quartz, the pink. All right. You're so very welcome, Maureen. God bless you too. And you know what? God blesses us every day. Many blessings. All right, Wendy, could you pull a card for me? Absolutely, Wendy. Windy, windy, windy. I want to sing a song. I don't know why. You're listening to music, Wendy. There's a lot of musical notes around you. That's what I'm going to say. There's just a lot of music. But it's happy music, upbeat. Okay? So it's good. Your vibration's really, really very soothing and upbeat. So you have topaz, and topaz comes in many different colors now. But topaz, forgiveness heals, time to release suppressed anger. We talked about this before, how I feel about forgiveness. But just releasing any anger, releasing anything that's blocking your health or happiness. You're very careful not to make sure that anything blocks you health and happiness wise, because you've come a long way, Wendy. But there is still some more issues that are in the tissues, issues in the tissues that you are working on and releasing. And this has to do with a particular family member that has recently crossed over. And so it's you really, it feels like you are in charge to keep like the glue in the family, to make that you represent the family. So you're representing the family in this releasing and healing. There, that's what it is. Okay. All right. So I hope that helps you, and just keep doing it, because you've been doing really well. Just keep up with that, and don't beat yourself up if there's just a lot that's coming up and out, because it's been a lot that has been suppressed, and you've had to deal with so much stuff in the past. All right. And so also they're telling me you need a vacation. You need to take at least a week off, a week or two, and leave this state, travel, have fun. All right. Well, you're in Connecticut. Yeah. So leave the state and go have fun. Hello, Lyle. How are you, sweetie? Thank you so much for tuning in. And you're welcome, Anthony. You're welcome. I know, Maureen, really? 6 years? Oh my gosh, it's gone by so fast. Wow. Mind-numbing, isn't it? But you know what, sister? I'm still here beside you. And you have this beautiful circle around you, too. We're all here for each other. All right? So you have a big support group, believe it or not. Cool. I love music. Yes. Yeah, but it's just beautiful. The energy is just all just music. I see musical notes floating and just so bouncy and happy. So there you go. All right, Lyle, absolutely. I'll pull a card for you. And for those just joining in, I am using the Crystal Angels deck by Doreen Virtue. And this is one of my newest decks, and I absolutely love this deck. I love anything crystals and angels. You know, combine them together is like, gotta have those. So, all right. So, hold on now. This is, let me concentrate more. One just jumped out. Oh, another one of my favorites. Amber. Well, Amber. Give it to God. Take a deep breath. And on the exhale, release the situation to God for healing and for answers. Amber, Amber, Amber. I tell you, I can wear a lot of bracelets. I can wear a lot of jewelry, as you know, but I have 2 amber bracelets that I never take off. Of course, they're sterling silver, and I shower them because to me, it helps me for grounding, and it just helps me. But for you, it's a releasing type of thing as well. We most definitely release when we ground, because we're connected to Mother Earth, and our Mother knows what we need to help us to heal. And so most definitely ambers, have some pieces of amber, just feel the vibration of amber, meditate with that. And if you don't have any amber in your possession, I do feel like you are going to acquire some really soon. So just sit with that amber light too, that beautiful, like honey, like the golden brown type of light, just illuminating all around you. And give anything that is still hanging out there, because you've done real good too with your clearing, but sometimes we still have that dust particles that we have to keep on dusting, take care of ourselves, right? And so just continue to do that. And so a lot of you really are doing your homework. You're doing your work. Oh, yes, I know, right? The pink from earlier. Yay! I saw a pink light with her earlier today. We are going to Myrtle Beach. Thank you. There you go. See? See? Music notes. Happy dance. Happy dance. Good. So that's exactly what you need. Be sure to take some pictures. All right. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Many blessings to you, dear. And be sure to, send me a picture. Let me see if you get it in jewelry, or you get it in this amber's gemstones and hold them. I know amber sometimes is hard to find depending where you are. And be careful. If I wouldn't suggest buying amber online, okay, because there are too many fakes, too many plastic being sold as amber. But go to a trusted type of gem shop around you, and yeah, I'm hearing you know where to go to get some amber, so be sure to do that. And I look forward to seeing what I'm hearing pieces that you pick up. So yay! Awesome. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. So, yeah, all right. So, is there any more questions? I have been, just trying to relax a little bit more and listen to my guides and not be so. I'm a Capricorn, so I'm so driven. My play is work. So I'm learning how to play a little bit more with and even if it's just doing things that I like to do. And I usually don't get to watch a lot of TV. I mean, it's sports. I don't really count that as watching TV, but but it's I like to have some shows that are recorded on the History Channel. Is like it's like they're rewriting history every day. Have you checked that out? The History Channel? Of course, one of my favorites is Ancient Aliens. I love that show, and they've come back this year. And this new season 13 is mind blowing. Usually, it's like the same type of stuff they repeat over and over and over, which I think repetition is good for us in our learning. But this is no, they're not doing that same type of style like they used to. It's like, oh, this is so cool because it's things that we know, or maybe things that we feel, and it's just always good to get outside the box. And for me, it validates conversations that I have with my angels and my guides, and with the Council of Light Beings. Okay, you know what? You can call them aliens, but we all are aliens. We all have alien DNA to some degree. All right, so I think more and more people are now comfortable with that idea and concept and are not scared of anything like that. Don't feel like there's really that type of fear associated with that. But anyway, there's a lot of great shows. The Tesla Files. They're making sure that this man is not erased from history, and I absolutely love that. But of course, Tesla does have certain foundations too that keep going, and that's using his experiments. But the thing is that there was some missing paperwork after he died, and so they are tracking that down. And all the people that wanted to be tight-lipped in our government, so to speak, or just in any other type of agencies, that's old school. A lot of them are dying off. There's new generations that are in that are like, we can handle it. We can handle truth. We can handle things. Let's just go with it. We're done with the greed. We're done with this, because we really are not where we're supposed to be technology-wise, are we? Why are we still relying on fossil fuels when the information has been channeled to us via Tesla's one of the people that here's the gift, but no, greedy, bleep, 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 bleep. People of his time, saw him and his ideas as a threat. How can you make money off of that? It's for the people. How can you make money off that? Oh, please. Wow. Seriously? Anyway, we're more about for us now, giving back, taking care of our community. That's what it's about. Us taking care of our stuff, taking responsibility for us and who we are, and then helping each other in our community. And I know I've said this before, charity starts at home, but it does. Don't be so worried worried or concerned or stressed out about what's happening on the other side of the world. What we've got to do is to take care of our own energy, which sets off a chain reaction since we all are connected. When we take care of ourselves and we help take care of our local communities and everyone does that, just think about that. Wow, that's awesome. And it just goes on and on and on and on. Yes, Sarah, you can ask a specific question. What would you like to ask, sweetie? So, but anyway, there's why I'm waiting for Sarah to put her question in. There's just so much out there that is being revealed. And but the thing is that, we knew it. We knew it. Okay, should I go ahead and start schooling or wait for a while? You know the answer to that. You have to wait. You want to wait. You can start it, but you're going to be distracted. You're going to be putting it on the back burner, and then you're going to feel, oh man, because you've got a lot of things coming up the rest of this year that needs your attention and your focus. All right. And then it's going to make you feel anxious. You're going to feel anxiety. You're going to feel upset because you want to focus on this schooling and you can't because there's going to be so many distractions that's coming up for you right now. So I'm here and just wait. You have plenty of time, but I know it feels like, yeah, just wait. Just wait. You'll be fine. And see, I have to tell you something that's even changed because I do believe we addressed this last month, and it was you would have time to do this. You still would, just not the rest of this year. You could start it next year, January, February, the winter time, but not for the rest of this year. Okay, there we go. Some clarification there. All right. So there you go. And you'll be able to get everything in line and a majority of it done before baby number 2 comes along. All right. So I know it's like, oh my goodness, there's so much that's going to happen, so much that you want to do and put it all in order, right? Yeah. Well, hello, Julia. How are you, dear? Did you do any traveling, Julia? Did you go check out the Carolinas? All right. So it's just, again, a lot is happening. A lot of us are feeling just feeling different, feeling all sorts of things. Just make sure that you let things roll off you. Don't hold on to anything, especially if it's not yours. Not yours. Okay. Don't be sorry. You're never late. You're always on time. And had some medical stuff come up. Okay. I'm looking at the calendar. Go ahead. Okay. Yes, that's absolutely. All right. Very good. Very good. That's what I was leaning towards. I wanted to see. Okay, good. Yeah, I'm glad you did too. Absolutely. Yeah. All right. So any messages for Julia? Yes. I'm gonna pull a card for you. I'm using Julia since you come in late. The crystal. Well, you're always on time. I'm not saying late. I'm using the Crystal Angel deck by Doreen Virtue. And let's see, this one is just like jumping out. And let me see what I'm already hearing too for you. Emerald. Ceremonies and celebrations. It's a time of important life passages such as weddings, birthday celebrations, or anniversaries. Okay. And pilgrimage. Emerald. Also choose the green. And with the green angel. Let me show you the picture. Sorry. Because I'm tuning. I'm so busy tuning in here. Angel for healing. And you said you have medical stuff. All right. And it is celebration for moving forward. And just because of what you're going through, it's not going to be able to prevent you from being where you need to be. Because this is where you will continue. Healing is a daily basis. And it's healing is ongoing, isn't it? Because we're always having to check ourselves and make sure that we're balanced. So essentially, healing is ongoing. So you can start your healing or continue your healing. All right. Make sure that you ask for the healing angels every night for 7 nights, Julia, to come in. This is for anybody that needs healing. Ask the healing angels. You don't have to call them by a particular name. They know what their duties are. They know what their abilities are. You ask for the healing angels to come in while you sleep and to work on you and to leave a sign that they have, and it will happen. And you ask them, you're going to receive healing, I see, for 7 nights. All right. So those 7 nights that you choose that you want this healing, you need to make sure you're going to bed around the same time. All right. And making sure that you're getting enough sleep. And they're telling me like at least 6 hours, 6 to 7. Because when they work on you, that's the best night's sleep I ever had was when I asked the angels to come in, which I've been doing a lot because, again, I've been getting all the ascension flu too, the ear throb, flushing, headaches, and it can all be tied in with the weather, but they're very powerful, and you will know when you are receiving healing from the healing angels. All right. And so just do that. That's what they're telling me. Call them in specifically 7 nights in a row. And during your healing, you'll also get some messages too. All right. So my sleep is so wonky. I never sleep through the night. And this is why you need to really, really call them in so that they can knock you out. When they work on you, because they don't want you waking up and freaking out. I mean, it's not a bad thing at all to wake up while they're working on you. It's, but they know what to do to make sure that you stay asleep. All right. So this is why you need that, Julia. This will also help with everybody will help with any type of health issues. You need a good night's sleep. We have so much, whether it's anxiety or just whatever. And even, it's funny, temperature. We could be so cranky. The temperature has to be just right. Is there a fan on? Is there white noise? Or is there, is the temperature good? Do you 1 pillow, 2 pillows? They fluffy or flat? I mean, we're so funny, aren't we? But with our sleep, but it is our time of our bodies being able to rest. So it's call them in to work on you and to help you. All right. And so even if you're not sleeping the first several nights through the night, you're waking up, but you're going to start to see that progression as they get on. And by night 7, you're going to notice a big difference. Okay. But call them in every night, and you wake up in the morning, be sure to thank them. And of course, just thank God for the fresh new day. Thank Him for the night. But anyway, just, yeah, they don't really need all of that. Thanks, but I feel it's important that we show them that we're grateful for them. They know your intention. They know your heart. They know you're grateful. But I like to verbalize it as well and just say, hey, thank you. I appreciate you and that. All right. So that being said, I want to view. I just realized the time. Oh, it goes by so fast, doesn't it? But I hope that for those who came in late too, there is a viewer appreciation contest. It's rather long. I'm not going to read it again, but for details on that, you go to my blog, whitesagewoman.me, click on blog posts, and then for the promo for tonight's show, for my show, you'll see all the details on how to enter this contest that's running from today to Wednesday. And so I will post again tomorrow on how to, about this contest to kind of remind everyone, hey, enter if you haven't already done so. You can enter multiple times. There's going to be 8 winners, and you can win a couple things, a couple sides. Depends on how much you go through that list and do this, do that. Okay, that's your entries. So, all right. Well, thank you so much, Sarah. I love sitting in Sacred Circle with each and every one of you. And I have to tell you, because the last 2 weeks were taken off, because last week was Mother's Day, and one of my sons ended up working late, so we had to push our celebrations back later. So that affected showtime. So that's why I didn't have my show last week. But I wanted the mothers to spend with their families anyway. And I was like, oh man, if I had taken off 2 weeks, I probably would have taken this evening off, just on how I feel. But I always seem to get strength and energy during the show. I'll probably pass out 5 minutes from now, but during the show, because it's like, you know what, we're all going through this, and you can see me and see that I'm a little, I'm flushed. Well, too, the humidity's not helping, but it's, oh my goodness, we're all going through this, and our bodies are feeling some different shifts and changes. So just stay hydrated, drink plenty of good water, make sure that you're watching your diets, listen to your body, and just keep being that bright light that each and every you really are, bright lights. And we come together, and we definitely making a huge, huge difference. All right. So thank you, each and every one of you, for sitting in Sacred Circle with me this evening. I really appreciate it. And wow, just thank you so much. So thank you for participating. Thank you for watching. And I just have a beautiful, beautiful week. Thank you, Linda. Many blessings to you, dear. And may the obstacles to your flight be few, and the blessings along your journey be many. Namaste, everyone. Many blessings.